Hello everyone, and today we have 3 problems that we need to solve. And now, to do this, we need to learn something. That is, x to the power of 3 plus y to the power of 3. What is this? We can factor it out. Like this. You kind of have to memorize this. You don't have to, but you kind of have to, because if you don't, you have to waste time figuring this out. So just memorize it. And there's another thing, it is x cubed minus y cubed. It is no big difference. It's just the symbols sometimes can change. X minus y times x to the power of plus x times y plus y squared. These two, you guys need to memorize it. But for this video, I think we will only use this one, not the top one. So now, let's get to this. How do we solve this? Well, it seems complicating, of course. And that's why the power of fraction, we don't like fraction in the first place, but when that gets it to a power, we don't like it even more. So, a to the power of 1 over 3, let's just change that to a capital A. And b to the power of 1 over 3 into a capital B, which means capital A to the power of 3 is just lowercase a, and capital B to the power of 3 is equal to lowercase b. Now, let's use these and put them in here. So, when we put them in here, capital A to the power of 3 minus b to the capital B to the power of 3 divided by a minus b. A minus b. Okay, we're not done. Literally nothing changed, but we learned this. So just the variables that's changed. So let's factor this out just like what we did to the x and y. If we do so, we get a minus b times a squared plus a times b plus b squared divided by capital A minus capital B. So this and this is equal to 1. We don't put that in there. So this is what we get as an answer. But remember what we did here. We substituted for a capital letters, which means we will have to put it back. So a squared is just lowercase a to the power of 2 over 3. So that is just a to the power of 2 over 3 plus a to the power of 1 over 3 lowercase times b to the power of 1 over 3 plus b to the power of 2 over 3. That's very nice and neat. We got the answer for number 1. So this is how you do it. We memorize this, substitute it because that's ugly, and substitute it back to get our answer. We got our answer. Okay, maybe even a bigger board would be nice. So this is number 1 we got, and now let's solve for this one. This one, just kind of look at it. I'm not gonna teach you, just look at it, okay? When you look at it, what do you see? It is long, but isn't it kind of very, very similar to this? Because it is very, very similar. I think you will see it better if we power it by 3 for this whole thing. Okay, let's power it by 3. Times 3 for the power. Like this. We get a minus b times a to the power of 2 plus a times b plus b to the power of 2. This is this, except x is a and y is b. So the answer is this, isn't it? A to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. But remember what we did. We multiplied the power by 3. So let's not do that and do the opposite to go back to the past, which is a minus b. Awesome. Okay, now let's do this one. It is very the same thing as this. Okay, let's solve it. Again, here, the power of 1 over 3's, I don't like it. So let's make that easier into a capital A again. And b to the power of negative 1 over 3 would be b to the power of negative 1. There's a 1 here, but since I'm putting a negative 1 here, I'll be polite and put 1 here to understand it better. Now, a to the power of 3 would be just a, and b to the power of 3 would be just negative 1. That's the power of b. So, from here, let's substitute it back, which is a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3 divided by a plus b. Yeah, b to the power of negative 1. Oh, here it should be a negative. My bad. And now, from here, can't we? Oh, I guess we need the top one as well. Okay, so this one and this one are the same thing except the variables that are changed. So let's write this down, but in terms of the variables being a and b. So that is going to be a plus b times a squared minus a times b to the power of negative 1 plus b to the power of negative 2 and divided by this. Oh, oops, there's a negative 1 right here too. Divided by this. Alright, and now this and this cancels out, leaving this. But remember what we substituted to get this. Now we gotta do the backward and undo that. A is this and a squared is that, so it's kind of common sense that it's this, and minus a to the power of 1 over 3 times b to the power of negative 1 over 3 plus b to the power of negative 2 over 3. All right, we got our 3 answers. Number 1 answer, number 2 answer, number 3 answer. This was a little bit longer video. I'm okay with it. See you guys later. Bye.